What's going on, guys? JNC Nick here, and who do we have, and what did you do today?
Ryan Carrigan, we got a top 8 at the Philadelphia Regional.
Let's go, baby. Any shout-outs?
Yeah, we got a couple. JNC here, of course.
God, yes.
Our boys. Killer Coop over there.
Coop!
Get in here.
My buddy Tom loaned me some cards to keep it as max rarity as it could be. Got a couple online guys. I got Ramsey at most, TKN, everybody else we test with. I said Tom already. All right, yeah, let's get into this.
Nice, let's go. What'd you play?
Labrynth, like always.
Let's go, baby.
Okay, let's get right into it. We got 1 clock, 3 Stovey, 3 Shandy. That's very normal. There's not a whole lot to say there.
Still like the furniture.
Yeah, you could totally max this if you want, but you just fetch it when you need it. You don't really need to play a whole bunch. Got the Servants. Again, obvious, so no explanation. This is actually really good. Like, not every lab list plays this card. This did so much work today, like it's not even funny. I'll show you something in the extra deck that like kind of justifies it. The true MVP, 3 Butler. There's like 10 different lab variants at any moment, and all of them should have like 3 of this card, with some exceptions, but it's insane. 1 Lovely showed up way more often than it should. I once drew it and then had to like play into a Perilia because I just summoned it off Big Welcome, give the guy a draw just to like unbrick myself. 1 Lady. I'm a big like player who wants to have like multiple of these, but today I was like, it's 42 cards and I want to go above that. It was fine. Another unsung hero. We got 3 Mulcharmy. The only single die roll I won today was against a Tenpai player, so it basically didn't even matter that I won the die roll. So I was going second every single time, basically, right? And I would open this, and it's insane. Even when you go first, like, if I were to win a die roll, you can just discard it for furniture. Like, it's totally fine to run this.
Yeah. Max C's kind of insane.
And we get a better one soon, apparently. 2 Bestials. These were incredible. A lot of the time, you'll juggle them back with, like, Big Welcome. Like, I did that in a couple games. Like, against Yugioh, like, bounce this with Big Welcome. Like, you'll go into a grind, but you're always going to win. Labrynth. Some people side this. I don't know why. If you're playing this at all, it should be in the main every time. This card's insane. 3 Pot of Extravagance. We ratio around it with the extra deck. I love it. I would never, even if Prosperity was still at 3, I wouldn't be playing it in this. This gets you much further. Onto the traps. 3 of each Welcome. Not a whole lot to say there. Maybe a little bit, but like when you're playing 3 Butler, I feel like you should always max this out. What else? 3 Trap Trick becomes every other trap in here pretty much, and there's a really next level play I like that involves this with it. I'll just show the rollbacks. So like when Tenpai's doing their thing and they're just hitting you with like Feather Duster, Lightning Storm, whatever, you just get this into circulation with this, and then whenever they're ready to push for game, you just banish this to copy this. And since they Feather Dusted you or whatever, you haven't actually activated a trap on the field, so you're not under the lock yet. So you can so you can just fire off Dharma, whatever, D-barrier in the side, all that. Very great card. And then just drawing it with the furniture is always good too. Can't go wrong with that. 3 Dharma, amazing card. Like, it doesn't trigger Labrynth, like the Grave effects, but you don't even care. Like, it puts you in winning position every time. 3 Imperm, like, it's Imperm, I don't know what to say.
Pretty standard.
Do the extra quick. Got, go with the links first. It's an Extrav deck, so a lot of the ratios are going to reflect that. 3 Muckraker. If there's 3 of it, it's what you're going to make it more often than not. 2 SP. I ended on this a lot. There's like a really cool play you can do with the Ariane, and I'll show the other card involved in a second. These 2 slots, these could literally be anything. Just do what you want. Like, I used to play Anima. There's a lot of weird things you could fit in there. You could put a 3rd SP if you really want it. I don't think it's necessary. It's enough for the links. 3 Chaos Angel, the boss of the deck.
You just didn't own the 30s too.
This has been like the lab boss for like the last year now, but and I'm not playing the Fiendsmith variant anymore. You used to be able to make it with a light and a dark, which would win games, but we don't have access to that play in this build. But it's still crazy. It's not once per turn. You'll banish all their cards, push for game. 3 Typhon, it falls into that same category of the Angel and the Muckraker. You're playing Extrav. if you banish 2 of these, one's all you need. If you really have to, you juggle it back. I didn't play any branded players, but this also like FTKs them. Like that deck can't play around that. And then 2 Baguska. Bagoo. I love this card. So like the one board you would do with the Ariane, I won't show like many combos. But with this one, if you have should really rehearse this. You could have these and then Lovely and Stovey after doing like a pretty standard like either big welcome rollback type play, and you'll end up in a situation where you've got like these and the Stovey Lovely. You link those off into SP, and now even if they had, it's like game 1 and they had Nibiru, you're nib proof right there. But then on top of that, you'll overlay these for the Bagoo, and now even if they have the Nibiru and we're holding it and it's like game 1 or whatever, you're totally protected because you just chain SP, banish Baguska. When they come back at end phase, this doesn't need material to do anything. It's still the floodgate for their turn.
Nice.
And that not with the Nibiru, but that exact line happened a couple times today. It was really nice. Real quick side deck. Third Bestial, it went in a lot. I played a lot of like, I didn't play like too many like Yubel Fiendsmith so much, but almost every round was like some kind of Fiendsmith variant, which is a good thing to have. 3 Phantasme. Just a good thing to have. I mean, like I said, Fiendsmith is almost every deck.
Yeah.
It's going to be live very often. 3 Nibiru, same deal, but it hits a much wider range of decks. 3 Cosmic Cyclone and 1 Eradicator Virus. This never went in all day. This, came and went. But I hate Runic. I just hate it. Like, not much to say. Like, Labrynth does not want to play against that. You don't want to get your Lovely banished and feel like an idiot. So you put as much hate as you possibly can in. Last couple cards, we got some things to set off a Trap Trick and the Lady combinations. You got a 2D Barrier, 2 different Dimension Grounds. Truthfully, I just didn't play very many matchups where like I wanted it, because you can kind of like, you can have this and Butler in your hand for going second, and against certain decks it's fine. Like I played against a Voiceless, you can totally just have that and be like, okay, you're going to use a ritual type effect, I'm going to chain Butler, get this down, then negate like either the summon or whatever's going to come out. But I don't really put these in going second for Butler. Usually the first thing they do is Engraver, and at that point it's just not very useful.
Yep. But yeah, very, very nice. So any last second shout outs?
No, I think that about covers it. Anybody else that I play test with, whether it's locals, anywhere else, thank you. I'm glad. I'm going to keep playing Labrynth for as long as I can.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And this is JNC Nick signing out. Peace.